Something good is happening, and you're already planning the exit. Not because you want to leave, because staying feels dangerous. Psychology shows that people don't push others away because they don't want connection. They push them away because their nervous system learned early that getting close leads to getting hurt. And when closeness triggers that old warning system, the body does what it was trained to do. It creates distance. Here are 5 moments this happens without you even realizing it. Moment 1, when things get quiet. 1. The moment things go quiet inside you. Everything was warm last week. The conversation flowed, you felt close. Then suddenly, without any fight or clear reason, something shifts. You go somewhere else emotionally. You're still there physically, but the closeness is gone. This isn't coldness. It's your nervous system creating a buffer, an automatic distance before the loss it's already preparing for. Psychology calls this emotional numbing. Your brain does it to protect you from pain, but it pushes people away before the pain even arrives. Moment 2, when you suddenly find the flaw in others. You were fine with who they were. Then one day, something about them starts bothering you. The way they talk, a choice they made, something small that suddenly feels unbearable. And you hold on to that flaw like evidence. This happens when your nervous system needs a reason to leave that sounds logical. It scans for problems to justify the distance you're already creating. Most of the time, the flaw is real, but the timing and the intensity of your reaction isn't about them. It's about your fear. Moment 3, when you stop sharing. You used to share your day, your thoughts, what bothered you. Then slowly, you start keeping things to yourself. Not because they did anything wrong, because sharing feels like handing them something they could use to hurt you later. Psychology shows this is a trauma response called emotional withdrawal. When vulnerability once led to disappointment or rejection, the brain learns to protect itself by staying closed for it. The person trying to get close has no idea what changed. They just feel the wall going up. Moment 4, when you test them whether they will stay. You do something, or don't do something, that you half know might push them away. Then you wait. Not consciously, but something in you is watching. Will they leave? Do they mean it? Is this real? If they leave, you were right to be afraid. If they stay, your nervous system needs to run the test again, because once wasn't enough to undo years of learning that people leave. This isn't manipulation, it's a survival pattern. Your brain is trying to predict abandonment before it happens, so you can control when it ends. Moment 5, when you sabotage on purpose. The moment you create a reason for them to leave. You pick a fight, you say something harsh, you pull away completely. Not because you want them gone, because the waiting, the fear of when they'll leave, is more painful than making it happen now. Psychology calls this self-sabotage, but it's more accurate to call it self-protection. Your nervous system would rather end things on your terms than wait for the loss it believes is inevitable. And the cruelest part? The people most capable of love are often the ones most afraid of letting it in. These 5 moments aren't proof that you're broken or incapable of love. They're proof that you once loved people who weren't safe to love fully, and you adapted. What your nervous system learned then made sense. It kept you safe. But the closeness you're running from now isn't the same as the closeness that hurt you before. And recognizing these moments, seeing them as patterns, not personality, is how you start to choose differently. You don't have to stop wanting connection. You just have to start letting yourself believe it might be safe to want it. Which of these moments have you lived through? Comment the number below. And if you want more psychology that explains the patterns you can't always see in yourself, subscribe. This channel breaks down why people do what they do, without judgment, without fluff.